Blessed city. For 9,000 years this magic place attracts people. Here antiquity and the present are linked together in a beautiful mosaic, created by nature, history and the sacred. Ase's fortress is the allegory of the city, an ancient antiquity that treasured the wisdom of ages. From time immemorial it has protected people dwelling in this place. Since the time of Egyptian pyramids there has been a stone temple. Later on, Thracians built here a fortress of their own. The finds discovered testify for the permanent presence of Romans, and during the Middle Ages of Bulgarians and Ottomans, the glorious castle attracts tourists to the present day. The labyrinths among the old walls hide the secrets of thousands of destinies. And research and archaeological digs continue to reveal its rich cultural heritage left to us by our ancestors. Asenovgrad is a gate to the holy Rhodope mountain, where among the wise silence of pure nature, the Christian holy cloister, the monastery Holy Trinity, awaits us, as famous as the Cross Forest. It is believed that here part of the cross of God has been buried. Thousands of believers constantly come and find solace, healing and blessing here. The Christian tradition is alive with hope for a better future. Nearby is the unique stone sanctuary Belantash. Even now this ancient megalithic phenomenon impresses with its magic power and impact over the human soul. For thousands of years, man comes here to feel the power of fusion between the celestial and earth beauty. The stone hides in itself the riddle of ancient rituals and mystic beliefs. Another wonderful cultural memorial of national importance is the Bachevo Monastery, which for ages keeps the spirit of orthodoxy and Bulgarian culture. This relic is one of the largest Christian centres in our lands for over 10 centuries. On the picturesque mountain, by a few eco routes, those who are keen on extreme emotions can reach Asenovgrad. A legend tells us how, in old times, the Holy Mother stopped to rest here, on the place of the current city. But since there was no water to satisfy the thirst of her child, she prayed to the Almighty. Her prayer was answered, and many springs poured. Since then, Asenovgrad has rejoiced in God's blessing and honours the Holy Mother as its protector. The city turns into a keeper of faith. Through the centuries, monasteries, churches and chapels are built here incessantly, due to which the city gains the glory of being the Rhodopean Mount Athol. The city is also called the Bulgarian Jerusalem, because there are numerous Christian temples. Among them is the church Holy Trinity, called also the Fish, because of the unknown way that fish come up from the holy spring below. The legend says that the one who manages to see them will rejoice in health and wisdom. But the true secret of this church are the wall paintings of Zachary Zograf and the miraculous icon of the Holy Mother, which has brought healing to thousands of pilgrims. And yet, there is another secret that this church keeps. In the foundations of the altar table is hidden the gravestone of a Roman gladiator. The social and cultural life of Asenovgrad is rich, and it is mainly owed to the creative power of its talents. The cultural events regularly gather the citizens and its guests so that they can touch the attractive beauty of the art. Everyone can discover the talent in the cozy exhibition halls and salon. The Historical Museum of Asenovgrad is a keeper of the memory of the city. Priceless cultural wealth from the past is presented in the exhibition, where the visitors can see artifacts from the faraway Stone Age, Antiquity, Middle Ages, Renaissance, and New Times. How the city way of life looked from the end of the 19th and beginning of the 20th century gives us an idea of the ethnographic house, which is a typical example for Renaissance architecture. The hurdy-gurdy is an echo of the memories of the fancy balls in the salon of the old Asenovgrad. How and what our ancestors have studied can be seen in the old school, St. George. The school benches, slate pencils and ink pots take us 100 years back to the life in the classrooms of our grandparents. The largest collection of prehistoric animals in the Balkans, among which stands a giant ancient Deinotherium dated from 8 million years ago, is presented in the Paleontological Museum. With its unique exhibits, this place surely will stand in the memories of each guest. In Asenovgrad is located the unique museum presenting the life and lifestyle of people with motorbikes, where one can find the largest collection of rocker logos from different clubs in Bulgaria and abroad. The Renaissance architecture of the old city neighborhoods is one of the attractions of Asenovgrad. The peacefulness and quietness encourage a carefree walk around the paved streets and cobblestones. Here is the heaven of wedding dresses and accessories. There is no other town in Bulgaria with such a rich assortment for the wedding day. Thousands of young people each year keep the memory of Asenovgrad with their wedding dresses taken from here. Neat hotels and restaurants welcome the town's guests with masterly prepared specialities of the local cuisine. And the incredible Asenovgrad wine is an old reason for the region to be famous all around the world. Stanimarcus Mavrud has gathered friends here for a pleasant chat from time immemorial. So, come to Asenovgrad, the city of ancient sanctuaries, wonder legends and enchanting beauty of the Rhodop. A city keeping its historical memory, traditions and culture, the charm of ancient customs and strong faith.